Hello everyone, I am BlueBlaze, and a strange pair of entries in the Halo franchise I feel are the top-down twin-stick Spartan Assault and Spartan Strike games. Spartan Assault, released in 2013, was by what I believe the first spin-off made during 343's presence over the series. By the time of writing and of recording, I am currently playing through Spartan Assault. Hopefully by the time of editing I will have finished the game and may have even closed into 100% completing it. Hopefully. With that, I would like to run through what feels wrong to me about Halo Spartan Assault. To start with, I would like to discuss something I feel may be down to the game originally being on mobile, and that is the difficulty and frustration that comes from trying to control turrets. It may only be me, however I feel I find it quite difficult to use the myriad of different turrets located throughout the game. Not to get into specifics about the controls, however I feel aiming with them feels quite off. Trying to hit an enemy while using a controller does not come very easily with them. To further this point, I feel aiming in a general sense as well feels quite off. Sometimes it feels as if the aim auto-locks onto enemies. However, if you move a slight bit, it seems to completely move off them. I'm a bit confused if it actually does auto-lock or not. It makes it difficult to get used to the controls in the game, I guess. I feel I may understand why this is done. However, the speed of which a melee comes out seems to me at least to be quite slow, as well as it seems to slow down all movement when using a melee. Whilst it may be due to balancing reasons within the game, I feel with how many times a melee happens with the Black Eye Skull enabled, yeah, it gets a bit frustrating quite quickly, I feel personally. One thing I believe I went over in the Halo Reach and Halo 4 things that feel wrong with videos were the loadout systems. They return here, however can only be chosen once per mission, allowing the player to best customize themselves before entering the level. I feel the main problem is how some loadout items affect the skulls, particularly when using the overshield or regen field with the Black Eye Skull enabled. The whole point of the skull appears to be nullified, as using these armor abilities gives you your entire shield back without the need to melee other enemies. I personally feel this may have needed to be a bit balanced a bit more. It may have been an oversight, it may not have, I'm not sure. However, it is a small thing overall personally. Throughout playing the game, I feel I found myself switching certain skulls on all the time, mainly to make the game slightly more challenging. Whilst I feel I am glad these skulls are there as options, I feel having no actual difficulty settings seems quite strange personally. I personally feel having different difficulty settings would make the game much more engaging for players looking for a bit more of a challenge personally. I think the main problem I had was turning the skulls on made it maybe a little bit too difficult sometimes, and then other times it was too easy without the skulls on. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. One thing I feel I must commend the game about is how much it works similarly to Halo. I feel the AI acts quite like the other games, the health of the enemies seems to be close, and your Spartan's abilities overall feel as if they are ripped straight out of the FPSs. However, I think I may have found one problem. By what I can see, at the very least, backsmacking enemies does not appear to take them down in a single hit. I'm unsure if I may be playing it wrong, however I feel that has been my experience. Anyway, one thing I feel I heavily noticed with the switching from cutscene to gameplay is the strange mismatch of art styles. The cutscene appeared to be using the art style that began in Halo 4 a year prior, especially with the Spartans and the Marines. However, the gameplay appears to be using a mix of Halo 3 and the Halo Reach's art style by what I can personally deduct. To be honest, I kind of really like the visuals for this game overall. I'm not sure if I would get to talk about it again, therefore I may drop my appreciation here. However, I wish it carried over to the cutscenes as well. Oh well, at least the main bulk of the game looks quite good. On what is hopefully the last thing I'll point out on the melee and the Black Eye Skull problems that seem to be myriad throughout this game is I find meleeing drones doesn't appear to put the shield up whilst using the Black Eye Skull. It may be possibly me again, however, it seems to be, by what my experience at the very least, is that it does nothing. I'm unsure if it was purposeful or an oversight, however I feel it is a strange quirk. And there we have it. Those are some of the things I feel are wrong with Halo Spartan Assault. If anyone has played the game, or even seen anything to do with it, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who haven't played this game, I'd be happy to hear your opinion in the comments. However, for now, I think that may be all from me. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I may see everyone next time. Cheers everyone!